Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me Through Healing and Oh no, Fadden. That's crazy. I didn't know you was so far away. I'll put you on the list. Give me just a second, hon. You'll be first. Give me just a second to shuffle these cards just a little bit. Okay. I'm doing good, guys. Thank you for asking. Hi, Priscilla. How are you? Jades, is it Rasharna? I hope I'm getting the name right this time. Yes, I already got you, Pinky. Priscilla, gotcha. I got Fadden, Britt, Pinky, Priscilla, and I believe it's Rasharna. Yay! I'm finally right. Got you on there, honey. Well, I'm glad that I was right in what I told you. The little house that you're seeing behind me, Pinky, that is a bench. If that's what you're referring to this here, it's just a bench. Somebody maybe like, let me see, about 20 years ago when I was working in a hair salon. The lady's husband was a carpenter and he made it for me. So it's pretty cool. I've had it for a long time. Give me just a minute, guys, to, I love you too, Fadden. Thank you. Thanks, Pinky. But yeah, give me just a few seconds to finish shuffling these. If you guys are wondering why I don't shuffle before I do the readings, it's because I feel like it gets me into my energy. It connects me, things of that sort. So I apologize if some people don't like it, but it's just how it is. Okay, guys, just to remind you, I know some of you have quite a bit of a lag time. Sometimes it might be 5 to 7 minutes behind the time that I'm recording, from the time that I'm recording to the time that you're seeing it, vice versa with comments. So if I'm not seeing your name put on there very fast, it's not because I'm not wanting to see it. It's because it's not actually there. So just give me time. When it does come in, you'll be put on the list. Shuffle one more card here. Hope everybody's doing okay today. I've been, and Nick has been having some symptoms here within the past, past couple months have been pretty crazy. June was hectic with like grumpiness and things of that sort for no reason. And this month so far has been some headaches, pain and tension, things of that sort. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you, honey. Okay, first reading is going to be for Fadden, then Britt, Pinky, Priscilla, and Rasharna. If I've missed anybody, I apologize. Just let me know, and I'll get you put on the list. Okay, what cards do I start out with for Fadden, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Fadden, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from Spirit. Okay. You're probably going through a lot of things that have to do with fire and passion, or feeling like a fire has been lit underneath your butt, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. So if you haven't found the job that you need yet, you will soon be finding it. If you have, then there's something good to that, because I'm feeling like there's some sort of spark that's been lit, something that's pushing you in a direction that maybe you wasn't used to going in, or you didn't think would happen, something of that sort. Because I kind of feel like it's a surprising type of thing. Like maybe it's not something that you're used to doing. And I'm talking about career right now. It's not something that you're used to doing, or it may give you that uncomfortable feeling, but however you feel led. You also may be going through a lot of things that have to do with your spiritual gifts, awakening your spiritual gifts, or deepening of your spiritual gifts. Career, your final like destination, I guess, if you can even say that. You're going to be like, you'll go through a few different jobs or what have you. During getting to the one, you're going to be learning about your spiritual gifts even more, or they're going to be deepening. Yes, they're saying. Let me see what else I got for you. Please, love, romance, finance, ascension, messages, yourself. Okay, they're saying you're protected at this time. Any of the doors that are opening for you are meant to open for you. If you're not able to hear me, guys, let me know. It's saying that I'm having an unstable connection, so I'll give it just a second to see what happens. Okay, so it's saying that you're protected through these changes, the deepening of your spiritual gifts, maybe even a connection with natural talents that you haven't had in a long time and energy into in a long time. It's saying put time and energy into those things. But either way it goes, have courage about it. Put time and energy into those things. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Allow yourself to be to stand out and be seen. Yes, they're saying 3 cards here that have to do with the throat chakra, communication, speaking your truth, some kind of clarity of understanding and awareness. So that is even coming to you at this time. Yes, 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 they say. So just a lot of things transforming and changing at this time for you. But some sort of fire has been lit underneath your butt. It's pushing you towards directions that maybe make you feel uncomfortable. However, they're beneficial for you. You're protected at this time. Just stay rooted, stay grounded into the earth by imagining sending roots down into the earth and bringing that energy back up, forming a cocoon of protection around or what have you. It might even be a good time for you to use sage, either in your home around yourself or on your crystals. If you carry crystals, do that with your crystals as well, because I'm feeling like a stale energy or some kind of like stagnant energy. So that will help you to get past that. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here, honey, and the support. Much love to you. Britt, you'll be next. Then Pinky, Priscilla, and then Rasharna. If I've missed anybody, please just let me know. I apologize. What cards do I go to, please, for Britt? What messages do you have for Britt, please? Love, romance, thank you. Okay, there may be some sort of healing of something that has to do with your parents, maybe something that they've... Hi, Anna. I got you, honey. I'll put you after Rasharna. Gotcha, hun. Anyway, something that could be triggering to heal in you that has to do with your parents, maybe the way that they raised you or didn't raise you. I'm feeling a father or a father figure is what it's referring to. Something that's coming up that you need to heal at this time, let go of, maybe cut cords with, something of that sort. Even if it doesn't have to do with your father, it's saying your parents. Something may be triggered to heal certain aspects of things that happened either with your parents, but has to do with involvement with your parents. Okay, I'm getting a little bit stumbled up on my words, but anyway, it's talking about the law of attraction and attracting things by staying positive, acting as if you already have things into your life, using the words clear, cancel, delete when you're thinking things that are fearful or negative or something of that sort. So it's asking you to use those words when it comes to manifesting things, because when we're thinking of lower vibrating energies or have lower vibrating thought patterns that we're putting out there, we're attracting those things back to us. So make sure that you're staying positive. You may even be going through a lot of things that have to do with I don't know if it's memories that I'm seeing or dreams that I'm seeing, or if it's like astral travel, but it could be all of the above. It has to do with healing things with parents. Yes. Let me see what else I have to say. Not these. Thank you. What other messages do you have, please, for Britt? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit and higher self. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Hi. What other messages do you have for both of those? Okay, you got Solace and the Fairy Godmother. Solace is about enlightenment, engagement. I'm hearing engagement, but I feel like it's meaning like engagement of time and energy, like putting more time and energy into it. But this is also about passion and compassion. Okay, so it's maybe asking you to have compassion when it comes to your parents when you're going through this healing process, having compassion when it comes to forgiving them, remembering, you know, they were probably taught some of the things that they taught you, or some of the things that they done or didn't do for you, they had done or didn't have done for them, if that makes sense. So it's asking you to have compassion. But I'm feeling like this is talking about Christ consciousness, moving through states of being non-judgmental, loving like Christ did, things of that sort. But I'm just getting like this new awareness, sense of like a next level of enlightenment or awareness even. Yes, they're saying the fairy godmother is referring to things that you've been manifesting coming into your reality. And I think that part of this might actually have to do with the healing that is happening in you. Maybe you've been praying, I want to get past this. I'm done with it. I just want to move on. Whatever it is, you're letting go. And they're saying you're getting there. Okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. But this is also referring to blessings, a lot of blessings happening in your life, even if you're feeling like a little bit of hurt and pain and trauma coming up from your childhood. And I feel like it's even more so now than it has been in the recent past. Like it's going to probably increase. There's going to be a lot of things being healed. So a lot of things at once. That's probably where those dreams and things that were coming in, you're probably going to have a lot of thoughts or a lot of daydreams or a lot of something of memories. Okay. When you start to have these lower vibrating memories, ask Archangel Michael to come in and cut those cords with you. Either see a pair of energetic scissors cutting the cord between you and that person, you and that situation, that event, what have you, or either see a flame or something extinguishing it, or burning it, whatever you have to do. But this is saying good things are coming. You're manifesting things into your reality that you're asking for. And one of those things is like a place of forgiveness. Okay. You may not even realize that's something that you're seeking or looking for, but a place of forgiveness is coming in. Okay. Thank you. This may also be referring to, involvement. Hold on a minute. Let me see what this is trying to show me. Let me get one more card here because I'm a little confused. What other messages do you have for Britt, please, when it comes to this fairy godmother? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's saying, if I'm reading this correctly, I'm a little bit confused on what it's trying to tell me, but you're averting evil of some sort and changing those things around to good. So you're manifesting things by being the alchemist, changing those lower vibrating energies into higher vibrating energies. That's manifesting those things into your reality, or better things into your reality, I should say. Not those things, better things. Yes. But I keep getting a sense of entrepreneurship for some reason, and something transforming or changing that has to do with entrepreneurship. So if you're already at a job and it's not entrepreneurship, expect that to be walked in that direction. Is it Janae? Am I saying that right? I hope I'm not Taryn. Empowered NRG. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but I apologize if I'm not. Dorothy, am I correct? You're not wanting a reading, honey? But yeah, there's something to do with entrepreneurship here too. So if you're not already an entrepreneur, there's going to be some kind of shift that's going to take you in that direction. And I'm not really 100% for sure, but I'm getting a couple different things that have to do with the job and entrepreneurship. So you may already be at a job and moving towards entrepreneurship. Okay. Thank you, honey. All right. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Britt. Thank you for being and being of support. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Pinky, you'll be next. Thank you for helping me out, Pinky. I see that you're putting all kinds of things. Thank you so much. Much love to you, honey. Okay, Pinky, this one's going to be for you, not these cards. What cards do I go to? You're very welcome, Britt. Dorothea, of course, always. You're one of my biggest supporters. I'll put you on the list. You'll be after Janae. What other messages do you have for Pinky, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. Okay, so the Sea of Mintaka is about seeing your potential, pure potential, bringing consciousness to light, seeing your worth, something being awakened. Okay, something being awakened. I just don't know exactly what it is. It may be many somethings, because I feel like this is talking about spiritual transformation all the way around. Yes, they're saying. A lot of things are being brought to the surface so that the light can touch it. So these are maybe deep hidden secrets, or maybe things that you need to heal, just like the person before you. You could be having also inspired ideals of creation and how to create, how to manifest, how to heal, how to help others, how to be of service, all kinds of different things. But you're also being asked to be creative at this time. I don't know exactly in what way it's asking you to be creative, but it could just be with healing things that are being brought to the surface, because I'm seeing a lot of things being brought to the surface. So it's almost like what is hidden in the dark will come to light. I feel like a lot of those things have already came to light, and you've already healed a lot of things, but they're saying there are things that's coming up, but they want you to see your potential. You know, there's things that by getting rid of these things or letting go of certain things, whatever it is, it brings more abilities. It brings heightened abilities. It brings more awareness, things of that sort. But it brings those things out of the dark and into the light so that you can see the truth of the matter. What is really the truth of it? But anyway, inspired ideals may be coming from your angels at this time, guiding, leading, and instructing you in which directions to go. So pay attention to those repeated thoughts that you're having. They're saying, yes, I was told to read the bottom. Okay, just a confirmation what I was saying with the season Mintaka, things are coming up, being heightened more, or what have you, being creative, decorating the house. I am awesome. Your intuition is getting stronger. That's really good. It goes along with this card that I was saying. It's a confirmation of this. This is the blue flame, which is referring to spontaneous awakenings, being multifaceted, activation, integration time, a transformation, adjusting, a lot of adjusting to things, changing. Yes, yes, yes. A closer connection with spirit. And I don't know why I feel led to say this, but you don't have to be, you don't have to believe in a God or any kind of ascended master to be connected with spirit, or yeah, anything in the spirit realms. Just putting that out there. Somebody needed to hear that. So they're asking you to connect with meditation at this time. That's going to help you to have even more of these spontaneous awakenings. But I feel like there is actually beings that are around you and working with you at this time, awakening certain aspects of you. And they're asking you to set intentions on connecting with them. If you don't know who they are, say, okay, I'm setting intentions on connecting with you. I don't know who you are, but reveal yourself to me. Okay, maybe it's time for them to reveal themselves to you, because I get the sense of like a surprise, and it may even be like deceased family members or somebody that you know already, and that's why I feel like there's a surprise to it or what have you. But either way it goes, and then expect that some kind of communication problem, if there's been communication problems, or maybe what am I trying to say? I almost feel like something's holding me back from getting the right words out. So this may be what this is referring to with communication. Maybe at times you just don't know. You feel like in your heart, like you have the right words to say, you know exactly what you're supposed to say, but maybe when you're getting ready to say them, they're just not coming out. I feel like it's just because of some sort of block in the throat chakra. Yes, that's being released at this time. That might even actually be something that you need to connect with during meditation. Ask that you connect with that and heal that, or what have you. Yes, 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 they're saying. Anyway, Pinky, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Great. Keep doing that, Pinky. Good, good, good. I'm glad that you got confirmation for all those things, or I got confirmation from you, I should say. You're very welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Much love to you. Okay, the next reading is going to be for Priscilla. And then I got Rashorna, Anna, Janae, and Dorothea. If I've missed anybody, let me know. What cards do I go to? Thank you. Instantly, I was told to go to the fairy cards for you. If you're not on the list already and you're wanting a reading, please just put your name in the comments. If it takes a minute before I see your comment, it's because there's a lag time. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about that. It has to do with your internet connection or what you're viewing on or what have you. But what messages do you have? Thank you. Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay, the Pook is asking you to see the good and the bad and the good. This is a shape-changing card. It could also be referring to your thought processes, bringing or changing, being the alchemist and changing your thought processes from lower vibrating energies of love to higher vibrating energies of love. There could be a lot of blissful moments, ecstasy type feelings of joy, happiness, peace. Balance is coming is what I just heard. Both of these are blue, so this may even be balanced to the throat, communication. There may also be communication issues that are arising or being triggered in you or somebody that you're around that is triggering something in you. Because I'm feeling like that's even something that that they're trying to get you to see the good in the seemingly bad, if that makes sense. But anyway, there's balance coming to something that has to do with the throat. So also for you, communication, which doesn't surprise me. That's been happening for a lot of people lately. Okay, so when this card came out, which is obsidian, which is about protection in the root chakra, I was like, protection. I don't feel like she needs protected. I don't feel like she has that energy where she fears a lot of things. So it got me kind of confused. But what they were showing me is that you're divinely protected at all times. They're showing me this like league of angels that are around you, divinely guiding you, inspiring you, helping you to be creative. They're the ones that are bringing you balance, peace, and joy. Yes, by co-creating with you is what they're saying. So they're saying to stay grounded in all that you do. When you do have fears or doubts, just push through those things. Know that you're protected. These fears and doubts are coming up so that you can process through to get to the other side. I know that makes sense, but no sense. But anyway, they're saying that, we got you. We're all around you. We're guiding, leading, and instructing you. You have nothing to fear but pushing through the fear itself. So just push through. Go with the flow, whatever that flow is. What other messages do you have for Priscilla, please? Love you too, honey. Both of these. Fall into my arms is about surrendering. Surrendering to the extremes of life, to the ups and the downs, to the polar opposite. So you may be feeling like 1 minute you're really, really good, and then the next minute it's like, what is going on here? But it's saying surrender to the divine, surrender to your angels, that league of angels that is around you. They're there for a reason. They're unemployed if you're not asking them for help or guidance. So make sure that you're doing that. That makes sense. Okay, Priscilla, that makes sense. Protecting yourself from other. So you can also, when you're grounding your energy, pull an energy up from the center of the earth, put it around you in a cocoon. See that as a shield of energy bouncing any words or thoughts or spiritual attachments that may come from other people. Keep them away from you. And just imagine seeing those things bounce off of you and they'll go right back to where they came from. But you got the love. This is talking about setting up boundaries with people. It's also talking about setting up boundaries with yourself. This may have something to do with eating, and I don't know why, but I'm seeing food. So you may have a codependency with food, or maybe you overeat when you're working through things or something of that sort. But I'm seeing this is like letting go of something. It might just be one particular type of food. And you've probably already had intuitive visions or guidance about exactly what to let go of, because I feel like you already have. But they're saying just throw your hands up, say, okay, universe, angels, God, I can't do this on my own. I'm needing your help. And they're there. Okay. They want you to know that they are there. And by the looks of it, you're already, I am too. I am the same way, Priscilla, a stress eater. I get that. But ask the angels to help you with that as well. To take cravings away of certain food or what have you. Anyway, Priscilla, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Okay, I got Rasharna, Anna, Janae, and Dorothea. If I've missed anybody, please let me know, guys. I just want to take the time real quick to thank anybody who has been liking, sharing, subscribing, donating to my channel, making appointments. Any of those things are greatly appreciated. It's helping me to get closer to my goal of quitting my daytime job by the beginning of 2022, and so many other things. So thank you guys so much for all of the things that you're doing for me, and just supporting when you're coming on here and getting these readings, and like Pinky was doing, and asking people to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. That right there helps so much as well. Hi, Paula. Thank you for being here, hon. I got you. You'll be after Dorothea. But, it's greatly appreciated, guys. So thank you so much. Okay, let me get to what cards do I use for Rasharna, please? Thank you. What messages do you have for Rasharna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Rasharna. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. My dog's underneath my desk. I didn't even know that he was down there. He's down there sleeping. So you're awakening to a lot of knowings, a lot of intuitive knowings. These, you don't know how you know it, but you just know it, type of things. It could be about anything and everything: spiritual matters, natural matters, human life, the universe, religious and spiritual matters, truths and falsities of different religious texts and things of that sort. But it's saying, everything that you need to know lies in here. Everything that you might want to know is also here. So make sure that you're tapping into your Akashic records, meditating, asking to see the Akashic records if you want to, I guess. But anyway, it's saying that everything that you have is right here. Just connect with it. Meditation's where it's at. That's really big. I know that you're somebody that probably does that anyway. At least I feel that. If not, make sure that you're getting to it or getting back to it. Lost Lands is about soul memories and gifts, awakening to even more of those things. You've done this before. This is just a confirmation of what this is saying. All that information is in here. If you're not used to connecting with different planets and, the starseed connections that you are, it's saying, ask us, meaning the angels and your guidance, for help. We'll help you to connect with those things through astral travel, out-of-body experience, just dream time, lucid dream, maybe even. But they're saying you've done these things before. Whatever it is that you're needing assistance on, has to do with service, being of service. So whatever this is referring to, they can give you guidance on, but just tap into here. These knowings are awakening in you. A new level or a higher level of understanding is coming to you at this time. Yes. What other messages do you have for Rasharna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Rasharna, love. Am I supposed to take the one that was flipped over in there? Okay, hold on just a second here. I think there was... Okay. The feline is about getting things right, doing things, getting things tidied up, things that you haven't put time and energy into in a while. It's saying if you're being led, or if you feel like you're getting like intuitive thoughts of doing these things, make sure that you're doing them, because that's divine guidance telling you that you need to put time and energy into those things again. The singer of connection is talking about connection with nature, connection with spirit in general, connection with other people as well. But this is referring to a new level of connection when it comes to connecting with what you already know, those knowings, the Akashic records. Higher self is what I'm hearing, higher self. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading the comments, guys. Anyway, connect a little bit more, meditate more, pray more, set intentions more, or set different intentions, maybe even. But connection with nature is going to help you at this time, and connection with water, drinking water, having doing chakra clearing with water, taking a chakra bath, chakra shower, something of that sort. Yes, but you're on a journey within a journey at this time. So you already know that you're on a spiritual journey. You're awakening to different things, but at the same time that you're awakening to different things, that journey is starting a new journey on learning about where you came from before, what those connections brought you. Different lifetimes that you've lived is what this is referring to. Okay. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, make sure you connect with water. They're saying that a lot to me right now. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you, honey. Rasharna, you're not alone with that being confused at this time. I think that there's an energy that is really shifting a lot of people right now, or all of us, I'm hearing. But it's bringing a lot of confusion, a lot of feelings of discontent or unease even. So, that's completely normal. Just go with the flow to the best of your ability. That's really going to help you the most. I'm glad you found my channel too, hon. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. I have Anna, Janae, Dorothea, and Paula. Thank you. What about for Anna, please? Love, romance, finances. Okay. So you got the third eye chakra and Ascended Masters that came out. The third eye chakra says it of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Okay, and right after that is the Ascended Master card. And I was just wanting to get a feel on why both of them were coming out. To much love to you too, Rasharna. But what I'm getting from this is, when I first started to, I'm not saying that you're just now first starting to see beings, but when I first started to see beings of light, I would see like these clear figures. Not when I first started to, but when I really started to see them clearly, a lot clearer than I had when I was younger and things of that sort. But what I'm saying is they would look clear to me. They would come around me and I'd see them like moving around me. They'd touch my face. They would, what have you. At that time, I was setting up boundaries with them, telling them not to come in the bathroom when I'm using the bathroom or showering or what have you. I can't remember what all the boundaries was that I set up, but I set up different boundaries with them just because I didn't want them coming in the bathroom with me, but they're asking you, set up boundaries with them. They're around you. They're working with you at this time. They're helping you to awaken to even more connection with your third eye. Yes, or even saying crown chakra and ears. My ear is hurting as I'm speaking. So you may even be hearing like changes in tones, a frequency change, something of that sort in your ear, not cloudiness, muffled sounds, or it may be even really clear sound in your ear. Today, I've been hearing the sound of angels, the way that they sound when they sing. And it's been in a distance, but it's been a long time since I've heard that. And I've literally walked out of the kitchen 4 or 5 times today and went into the living room to see, does Nick have some kind of meditative music on or what's going on? Nothing anywhere. And this happened several times. I didn't say nothing to him, but I thought maybe, it was him. And when I found out that it wasn't him, they said, it's us, Trish, it's us again. Like I've been, for the past, I don't know how long, a while, not having as many experiences, even though I'm still very connected with my intuition and connected with spirit and all that. There's been experiences that I haven't had in a while because I've been going through a lot of triggering and healing in the past year. And it's just kind of kept me a little bit distant from some of these experiences. They've came back and they've came back hard. And I'm feeling like this is the same kind of thing that you're going through. The ascended masters are around you. The angels are around you. Your guides are around you, wanting to connect with you even more. They're saying, if you're not seeing us, you're going to. You're seeing things, but you're not seeing things. I don't know how else to say this. What I'm seeing is, when I was seeing them, they're clear, coming around you, and then they'll start changing into like vibrations with like a holographic image, or maybe they may even look like you and I sitting here talking to each other, or they could just fade in and out, or they could be like a static looking thing, or they could be clear beings where you can just see mostly the outline and things of that sort. But something is happening and transforming when it comes to you seeing them, perceiving them, hearing. Okay, all of the above, they're saying. Woo! I feel like that took me a minute to get through. What cards do I go to, please? Thank you. Your eyes, that's another. Okay, guys, headaches, blurry vision or cloudy vision, muffling in the ears, body aches and pains all through June, and still to this day have been happening. Those are ascension symptoms that everybody's been going through. So bad headaches, dizziness, pain and tension, blurred vision, and ears, things with the ears. So you're not alone, Anna. Everybody's going through that. What other messages do you have for Anna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit. The crystal cards, thank you. It's time to release negativity. This is a full moon in Scorpio. This is talking about negative thought patterns, speaking of things that are negative. So make sure that when you're having those negative thought patterns, when you're getting ready to speak something negative, or even after you speak something negative, that you ask that you are triggered to know when to change those. That I forget that if I ask the angels to help me think positively, they give me positive memories. They help me to think of things that are good. They're saying, smile when you're angry, smile when you're sad, smile when you just don't feel like smiling. When you smile, you think of positive things, loving things, good memories come to you. So the smile factor will really help you at this time. But something is coming full circle at this time that may have to do with the process of letting go, or learning the process of letting go. Something of that sort is what I'm feeling. What other messages do you have for Anna, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Anna. This one, am I supposed to take them both? The bottom. Okay, I'm not real for sure if this children card was actually for you, because they told me the bottom, but I got them confused. I'm hearing no. But either way, just in case it is, it's kunzite. This is about children, the third eye and heart chakra. So I'm not for sure exactly what that's referring to, though. But anyway, Zensight is talking about the physical body going through the ascension symptoms, exactly what I was just referring to. So they're just confirming to you the things that you're going through are ascension symptoms, which means when you have these symptoms, something is getting ready to shift. Something is going to happen that's going to deepen your spiritual connection, something of that sort. Yes. But it's asking you to stay grounded at this time, connect with the color red, ground your root chakra into the earth by just imagining energetic roots growing down into the earth and penetrating, pulling energy back up, forming a cocoon around you. You can also do the same thing, pull root your roots down into the earth, and then pull up lava. I do this a lot when I'm in physical pain and having body aches or going through a lot of ascension symptoms. This is for everybody, not just Anna. I will imagine lava being in the center of the earth, and I'll pull it all the way up my roots. And as it gets to my feet, I start to just see it burning any kind of toxins out of my body. Any place where I have pain and tension, I just imagine it just burning that pain and tension up and relieving it, and it going to a calmness or what have you. But guys, there's not a whole lot you can do other than just trying to heal things. It's usually, when you're having ascension symptoms, just a temporary fix until the energy is over. When the energy is over, the symptoms will go away. Your eyes will get better, Anna. They'll actually get a lot better. They'll go back and forth as you're having these symptoms, so to speak. They'll go back and forth from being blurry to very, very clear, crisp vision. Just know that when they're blurry, it's only because it's an ascension symptom, meaning some of your spiritual gifts are awakening or deepening or heightening, whatever. You're rising through higher states of consciousness. You're getting more connected with spirit and upgrades to your DNA. You may have DNA that's dormant, that's opening. All of those will create some sort of shift in your system. So it's like shock to your body, basically. But either way it goes, it's saying to stay grounded at this time. Reach your energy into the earth and stay grounded. It's really going to help you with those symptoms at this time. Yes, they're saying. Actually, they're telling me to go back to this card, the third eye chakra. So those things that you're seeing and everything, it makes sense. Like the blurry vision is changing your eyesight to be able to perceive spirit in a different way. So the blurry vision comes until it's completely like situated, all the way transformed, so to speak, awakened. Okay. And then it will become clear. So just know that it's for a reason. It's definitely something that's needed. So thank them when you're having symptoms like that. Thank the universe for giving you those symptoms, because on the other side of that is some sort of breakthrough, some sort of deeper connection or something. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. And much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. I got Janae, Dorothea, and Paula. If you guys are still here, just let me know that you're still here. What cards do I start out with for Janae, please? Fairy cards. Thank you. Let me just shuffle these a little bit. You're very welcome, Anna. Much love to you, hon. Have a wonderful evening. I got Janae, Dorothea, and Paula. If you guys are here, just let me know that you're here, please. I understand there's a lag time. Okay, this reading is going to be for Janae. What messages do you have for Janae, please? Am I supposed to take this one? I thought so. Okay, Orville Perot is about communication. There may be things that you're going through at this time that are forcing you to communicate things clearer, or maybe helping you to communicate things clearer. It may be forcing you to speak your truth and speak up for yourself, things of that sort. But it's talking about the communication, maybe even things that are, thank you guys for letting me know that you're here. It may even be things that are helping to prepare you to publicly speak. That's coming up for some reason, not for sure exactly why, but it's saying public speaking. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have, please, for Janae? Love both of them. Okay, you got two cards back to back that is talking about promises of a better future, things happening for the better, everything that you're creating at this time coming into fruition. So you must be a master manifestor, or if you're not, you're becoming a master manifestor, because they're saying, you know, all those things that we've showed you through your intuition, that's going to happen. It's going to happen. Just keep putting in the time and energy that you feel led to do, and it's going to happen for you. The fairies of the future are talking about brighter days ahead, success. Yes. Successful ventures. It's also talking about a rise in consciousness. I don't know why I always get that with this card, but I do. Many different perspectives, moving up the ladder, so to speak, or up in levels, up in stages. Not that there really is any of that, but if you think about it in human terms, that's kind of the easier way of getting to it. But Irises of the Rainbows is talking about those promises being kept. You know, we meaning the angels, that your guides, your higher self have been telling you, this is what you should expect. They're saying, expect it. It's really going to happen. Okay. Better than what you expect is going to happen. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have? Am I supposed to take both of these? Okay. So both of these came out, and that was weird. They fell right out of the bottom. So your star ancestors are revealing lost wisdom to you, lost knowledge, things that may have been hidden from you are starting to be revealed to you. So things that have been things that you connected with in past lives, or lifetimes that you're living now. We all are multi-dimensional beings and exist on many different realms or dimensions at the same time, learning life lessons in many different ways, shapes, and forms. And it's saying, there's some of those places that you've already existed or exist now that you need to look a little deeper into. You need to study a little bit about, or you need to connect with and set intentions on connecting with those ancestors so that you can have these things revealed to you. And I feel like it's going to happen in like cells awakening to soul remembrance. So like memories of different pieces of your soul, where they've existed, what they've done, all of that, all of those kind of things. But you're also being asked to take baby steps. There's things that aren't going to make sense to you right now. Even when things are being revealed to you, they're still not going to make a whole lot of sense. You're going to be like, man, this feels too good to be true, or I just don't know if I can really shake this feeling of uncomfortability. But what they're saying is you have to be uncomfortable when you grow. So make sure that you're putting time and energy into those things that keep repeating anyway, or those things that they're saying, hey, we need you to do this, or we need you to just trust. Okay. Because a lot of things just aren't going to make sense. Action is needed regardless. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you, honey. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay. I've got Dorothea and Paula. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. Much love to you, Janae. Thank you for being here, hon. Of course you can, Nick. Love you, honey. You're very welcome, hon. Thank you for being here. Much love. Okay, Dorothea, this one's going to be for you. And okay, there was a card turned over, but I'm going to use this for everybody because I heard everybody. So everybody watching right now, this is the honesty card. It's asking you to take an honest approach to your life. What things are you needing to let go of at this time? People, places, things, energies, situations that are no longer serving you or your divine life purpose. And it's also asking you to see your assets. What things can you put out into the world by using your assets? What can you share with other people? How can you be of service by using your assets? Okay. Make sure that you're putting time and energy into looking at those things. Okay, Dorothea, this reading is going to be for you. Which cards do I go to first? Thank you. What messages do you have for Dorothea, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, all of them? Just the two that's turned over? Okay. So the seven star sisters is talking about birthing creations, the tapestries of life and expression, self-expression, finding new ways to express yourself, new ways to be and being creative. You may be having inspired ideals that are coming, like things that are being revealed to you, things that you may not have realized that you even liked. And I'm feeling like this is talking about like artsy things. I know this comes up almost every single reading, but that's what I see. Something to do with like creation, something to do with art, creation of using your skills in that way. But I feel like I'm even stuck on what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I feel really stuck on this card for some reason. Hold on a second. There's something else that's trying to tell me, but I'm not getting it. Okay. You are new creations that want to be born. Or no, not you. There are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you drew this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. I knew I seen art. You're being called to ponder question. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is a part of our true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you've been called to weave beauty into your home or into the way that you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself in some sort of way. Okay, that's what that's talking about. And the next card just goes with it. It's the Sea of Mintaka, which is talking about seeing your potential, pure potential, being in alignment with something. Yes, they're saying bringing the unconsciousness to light. Yes, 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 they say. What other messages do you have for Dorothea? Dorothea. I said Dorothea. Sorry, guys. All right, so I feel like this has to do with this first card, but there's something coming out of the darkness and into the light. It may just be memories of something that you need to bring forward that has to do with creation and art. Yes, they're saying it's not the things that you're doing now. Even though I see that as something that you continue, I know you're making things now, but it's not what you're making now. It's not what I'm seeing. So there must be some form of new creation that you're thinking of at this time. I got you, Liz. But make sure that you're putting time and energy into that. They're saying follow your passions, whatever brings you joy, happiness, peace, balance, follow those things. But there may have been like a fire lit under your ass, so to speak, something that's pushing you into a different direction. Yes, they're saying. Carlin, gotcha, honey. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, there's something that some sort of fire that's been lit under your butt and it's pushing you in a different direction. Yes, they're saying. If you haven't been feeling that yet, expect it. Yeah, definitely something new I'm getting. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Dorothea. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and always being in support. Have a wonderful evening, hun. The next reading is for Paula, then Liz, then Carolyn. Or is it Carolyn or Carlin? Carlin. Okay. I was making sure I said it right. I started second guessing myself after I said it. Did I say that right? That's different. I like it though. I see you, Paula. Thank you, honey. Okay, so I got, Paula, Liz, and then Carlin, and then Nick. Nick will be my last reading tonight. If anybody else is wanting a reading that's not on the list yet, please just let me know. What cards do I go to for Paula, please? Thank you. Okay, Paula, this reading is going to be for you, hun. What messages do you have? Thank you. That was fast. Okay, so there's things that they're asking you to put time and energy back into. There may be some loose ends that need tidying. You may have been putting a lot of time and energy into a certain project or a certain thing that you want to heal, and you're like feeling like you shouldn't put time and energy into it. Well, they're saying it's time to put energy into it again. Okay, I do that all the time. I'll get guidance on putting time and energy. Got it now, and then they'll have me put time and energy back into it again. That's referring to this, but this is also talking about tidying up loose ends, getting things organized, spring cleaning even, but it also could be talking about some confusion. Okay, sometimes this card will mean confusion. I'm not really getting that right now, but it could mean that. Fairies of the future are talking about brighter days ahead, success, successful ventures, adventures. This also could mean seeing things from a higher and acute awareness. Yes, they're saying all of the above is accurate for you. What other message do you have for Paula, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. also referring to something coming full circle for you. That usually doesn't come out with this card. But that's what this is referring to. Something is coming full circle, and it may even have something to do with your children. Both of these cards may have something to do with your children or children that are around you, or maybe you're the child and it's referring to your parents, but something to do with the child. It may even be inner child healing that is happening at this time. But I get that this is something to do with children around you. So this may be your children or somebody else's children, but children around you. But this is referring to people that are awakening, needing guidance, needing somebody that can share their experience, strength, and hope on how they got through things, something of that sort. But it's also, I'm feeling like a deep connection with heart and throat chakra with this card. So there may be a child or children that you're needing to have a conversation with, or maybe they are needing a conversation with you, something of that sort. But they're asking you to be open-minded. Whatever it is that needs to be shared, be open-minded. Ask that your words be their words, meaning your angels or God, if you believe in God, or just the energy of love. Okay, let's just think of the energy of love residing in whoever it is that's needing to have a conversation with you. Or if it's not a conversation, it's you guiding somebody or something of that sort. Because I'm seeing like conversation with, they don't look like young children, but I'm not seeing adults either, so I'm not really for sure. I'm feeling like 20s and 30s possibly for some reason, but either way it goes, this is something to do with connection with children. Can you give me more clarity on this card, please? It may even have, because I'm seeing a male. When I asked for more clarity, I was seeing a male with this card. I'm not seeing anything else, though, so I'm not really for sure exactly what is going to be said or what needs to be said, or if it's just you guiding somebody, because I get the word guidance, both of these. Thank you. Okay, your physical body may be going through some sort of transformation at this time. You may be feeling a lot of pains and aches, just like everybody else, blurred vision, the muffled ears, dizziness, even things of that sort. This is just ascension symptoms. Everybody's going through them. It's the energy that's being brought in at this time. They're saying that you're probably extra sensitive to those and feeling those things. So you too need to stay grounded at this time. Send your energetic roots down into the earth. See them pulling up energy and clearing away any kind of pain and tension or anything that you may be having. Again, ascension symptoms, guys, when you have them, you can get rid of the pain and symptoms for a brief time, but then they come right back because the energy is constantly shifting, constantly changing. It's not something that just comes and goes within a few seconds. It's days, sometimes hours, sometimes the whole month. Okay. I've been feeling some stuff for quite some time. So, and it just depends on how long you've been awakened and what kind of stage or process you're actually going through at this time. So everybody would be going through different symptoms, but psychic abilities that are awakening in you, deepening in you, the ones that you already have are deepening. I'm hearing clear audience. So you're hearing voices, or maybe hearing music, or a connection with sound. Yes, they're saying. You may even be seeing objects move, or you think that they're moving because you're seeing it with your peripheral move. And when you look at it, it's no longer moving. But I would challenge you, if you're seeing things like that in your peripheral, to just focus on whatever it was that you was seeing, not trying to just sit there and stare at it, but just look. Just, not like, oh, I have to sit here and look at this, not blinking or anything, but just look. And eventually, if you're losing density, if you're like raising through your levels of awareness, that should start to shift and lose density. You may see it move, but it may not actually be moving, if that makes sense. But either way it goes, a deepening of all of your abilities and new connections awakening in you at this time. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, I got Liz, and then Carlin, and then Nick will be my last reading. Which cards I get? Thank you. Liz, this reading is going to be for you, hun. You're very welcome, Paula. What messages? Am I supposed to take all of these? Wow. Okay. Okay, they're telling me to read this one first. Make up my mind here. This is the way that they're going. Okay, they spit out 4 cards for you really quick. So the first card that you got, Liz, is the guardian at the gate. This is referring to many doors opening for you, a lot of adjustments being needed or required at this time. You may feel a shift in so many different areas in your life, but it's shifting you to what you've been asking for, those things that you're trying to manifest, that you're speaking into existence, that you're visualizing about those things are coming into fruition. So walk through the doors when they're opening up for you. I feel like this may be something that is repeated to you before, but it's making you feel a little bit light and floaty in your body, feeling like you're able to freely express yourself. This is a card of the spirit dancing, feeling free, feeling like you can be yourself. It's about taking the mask off and showing the world the real you. It's freedom to be yourself. Okay. I can't say that enough. So, being yourself is really going to help you with, these promises that they have for you, the promises of the future, the things that they've been showing you, the intuitive visions that you've had about things that are to come. They're saying they're coming. The doors are already opening up for you. Some of them may be slower than others, they're saying, but the ones that are opening up and that you're feeling like you need to just jump into. Okay. To Oma the Poet is about going with the flow. It's talking about poetry, about listening to the stillness of the waters that just came through. And I know that's actually part of the reading and that just came through, but I want to actually see what it says in the book for you. Colorful meaning. What's your name, honey? But let me see what this says here. I feel the word still, like stillness, being in like a stillness. Or maybe you're getting to a place of balance, which is bringing like a calmness or a stillness to you, something of that sort. But it says, when Taom turns up in a reading, his presence suggests that youthful spirits and energies abound, just like the spirit dancer, okay? This is the time to do exciting things and to tackle projects that you've been wanting to do, but for which you perhaps have felt you didn't have the time or energy. It may be the time to write about them. You probably need to do them first. Taom shows up in a reading for people who have a talent and inclination for writing, poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else. Possibly the only thing he ever gets very serious about is his writing, and he will spend all the time he needs searching for just the right words. This may even be talking about journaling, because I feel like journaling is what this is referring to. Aaron, thank you, hon. Arain, am I saying it right? Arain? Gotcha, honey. Okay, it also says speaking and writing with conviction and serenity and the ability to persuade others are indicated by Taom's presence, along with an outpouring of ideas. You may be finding yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more out of your life. I got you, Rain, honey. Thank you. Um, you'll be after Carlin. I'm doing Liz now, or actually finished up with Liz now, and getting ready to do Carlin, and then you'll be next. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Okay, Carlin, I got you next, and then Arain, and then I'm going to do Nick as my last reading, unless there was somebody else that I missed. No problem, honey. Which card's supposed to start? Okay, thank you. will be for you, hun. What messages do you have? You're welcome, Liz, for Carlin. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Carlin. Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Whoa, all of them? Okay, so thank you. I'm going to get this last card and then I'll read it because I think it's going to go with it. It showed me that. So you've got rutilated quartz, which is about the home, things that are happening in the home. There may be a lot of shifting or changing in the home for some reason. It's asking you to stay grounded at this time. Try to take any lower vibrating energies or thought patterns that you're having and change them and transmute them into a higher vibrating energy of love and higher vibrating energy or thought patterns, I mean. But staying grounded at this time is really going to help you. You may have a lot of pain and tension that's been happening in your head. I don't know if it's due to stress or what have you, but it could just be ascension symptoms. I'm feeling that it may even have to do with your third eye or crown chakra awakening or becoming more in tuned. Yes, they're saying upgraded, so to speak. Okay, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are talking about connection with children, connection with your kids, also connection with your childhood. So it may be referring to, I'm kind of scattered here. Show me just show me one thing at a time, please, because I feel like you're taking me all over the place. When it comes to reference to the children card, show me that, please. Okay, yeah. I feel like these cards are going hand in hand. It has something to do with your children. Somebody may even be coming, I don't know, something coming back. I'm not for sure exactly what that means. Maybe a child is coming back into the home, or maybe there's been some problems and they're being resolved, and maybe it just feels like there's a coming back together of a bond or something. But I see like people facing each other and a coming back together or a union or some kind of bond, maybe. Yes. The crown chakra, the selenite is about the crown chakra, connecting with universal energies, connecting with your angels at this time, asking them for peace. It's also talking about peace of mind. So there may be balance coming to your mind because of this bond coming back together, or some kind of healing within your family dynamic even. Yes, they're saying. But communication issues may have been coming up, or maybe you're being triggered to speak your thoughts, or maybe vice versa. Somebody in the home is thinking what they're thinking, or, what have you. But communication, there's something to do with communication. The connection is shifting and changing. A balance is coming. Peace is coming. Yes. This whole entire reading is shouting out change in the family dynamic, a shift, peace that's coming, connections, deepening. Yes. So if there was like a lost connection with somebody in the family, it's coming back. Yes, they're saying. I don't know exactly who it's referring to, but it may be referring to a child. If it's not one of your children, it may be like a niece or nephew or something of that sort, but something is coming back when it comes to connection. It may even be a connection with you being the child with your parents. It could be that as well, but I'm not seeing that. Ibel the Retriever is also talking about retrieving things that you used to have that you lost. This could be friends, family members. It could be a job. It could be finances. Maybe you had a pay cut and you needed that finance again. It could be coming back. I'm not seeing exactly what it's referring to, but something is coming back to you. But I feel like this is a sense of self also. Yes, they're saying. But the singer of connection is talking about a deepening of connection with spirit, a deepening of connection with higher self, with your soul, with your knowings. Also a connection with children. So if it's not your own children, there's definitely children coming up in the mix. Okay. And they're saying, yeah, Trish, see the 6, that's about family dynamic. So there's healing within the family dynamic, regardless of whether you're the child or it's talking about your children. Okay. Peace is coming. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Stay grounded, they said. Stay grounded at this time. This reading really had me really scattered. I'm looking at like, why am I seeing so many different things? But it's almost like there may be 2 or 3 different things that are going on in this reading, but 2 of them things have to do. Yes. Okay. My head's hurting as it's coming back. Like my crown and third eye are both creating some pain. But okay, you are the child. That's scenario number 1. You are the child. There's inner childhood wounds that are being healed at this time, maybe even being triggered, or maybe have already been healed, but be like resurfacing. And then it's also referring to children, healing within the family dynamic, connection, a new bond, a togetherness, they say, unity, balance. Yes, all of the above. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Carlin. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Arain, you'll be next. And then Nick will be my last reading. I am going to be done for the night. So after Arain, I'll have Nick, and then I'm done. Karen's feelings and intentions towards me. I'll see what they say, Arain. I can't guarantee that your question will be answered. I don't normally take questions, but if you know me and been here before, you know that you're very welcome, Carolyn or Carlin. But if Spirit wants to answer the question, Spirit's going to answer the question. So we'll see what comes out, though. What cards do I start with for Arain? Thank you. What messages do you have for Arain? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit or higher self, please. Okay, I'm laughing because these messages kind of like contradict each other. Okay, this is a message of disagreement, arguments, fights, a feeling of discontentment, maybe storms arising, things of that sort. And this is in reference to Karen. By the way, they are Spirit is answering your question. But on the other side, they have love for you, admiration. They're longing for you. They are seeking you out or wanting to seek you out. Yes, they're saying. Let me see what else they have to say for you. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Arain, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit or higher. Thank you. Okay, you're being asked to express your divine feminine energy, embracing your intuition, your nurturing qualities, your magical side of you, your creative side of yourself, and put time and energy into those things that help you to not just nurture yourself, but nurture others. So giving of your time and energy to other people. It may even be referring to this person that you're asking about because it was right next to the longing for admiration, things of that sort. So you may be getting intuitive messages on what your next step is with this person, how you may even already know how they feel about you. This reading may just be a confirmation of what you already know. Okay. But it's talking about putting time and energy also into those things that you can be creative in. Yes, they're saying. So if you get nervous, focus on higher intentions on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. That's kind of self-explanatory. I don't really know what else that's referring to, but asking the angels how you can be of service. How can you put time and energy into, or what do you need to put time and energy into when it comes to service? What people do you need to spend time with? How do you need to give of your time and energy with those people? What have you? I was told to go right back to these cards for you. I want to get another card for you, hun. Okay, so another answer to the question about the person that you're referring to. The shepherd indicates the connection of love, a longing of love, bringing a deep connection in, pulling something towards you. So staying positive, using the law of attraction will really help you at this time if this is somebody that you want in your life. If not, then using the law of attraction to detour that person away or cut cords with that person with Archangel Michael, whichever one it is that you want to do. But just know that there is going to be some challenging times with this person, whether or not you're with them or not with them, or whether or not they you like them or what have you. There could be some disagreeable moments, arguments, times of dissatisfaction or disagreeable times, what have you. But at the same time, there's a lot of love there too. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading and it answered your question for you. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being of support. Okay, guys, my last reading is going to be for Nick. Nick, are you still on here? Okay. All right, guys. Nick's going to be my last reading tonight. It's told to go to the Star Seed deck. You're very welcome, honey. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, Nick, this reading is going to be for you. What messages do you have for Nick, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Okay, spontaneous awakenings of other gifts that you already have, even having like spontaneous awakenings to them. So like a deepening of them all of a sudden coming, like a spontaneous deepening. You don't really have to put much time and energy into it. It just happens type thing. Also, you are going through seeing a shift and seeing things that are in the spiritual or in the astral or the etherics. You're also being upgraded to more soul memories of things that you've done before, gifts that you've had in other lifetimes or have now in other lifetimes. Yes, they're saying Andromedan energy is coming in and telling you to put time and action in, jump right in. I feel like this is talking about your TikTok and YouTube channel. It's asking you to not be afraid to put yourself out there at this time, but it's saying say yes to change. There's a lot of things that are getting ready to happen in your life, which you already know, but some of these things involve a shift in finances. Yes, they're saying. Okay, it's going off of like what I told you earlier when we were manifesting. I seen a couple of appointments for you. That's going to happen, which is going to open up other doors. And I feel like it's going to be like this, like constant rapid change. Once one comes, another's going to come, and then another, and then another, and then another. But either way it goes, it's saying that you're going to remember these things. You're going to have not remember about the readings or the finances coming in, but a remembrance of your soul, how to use them, how to connect with ETs is even coming up. So even though you already know how, there's like, when we think that we know how to do something else can come and be like, whoa, blow us completely away and shift our perspective completely different than what we had previously thought the truth was. This is what this was referring to, as well as this spontaneous awakenings of what you already know, but a new knowing coming into it, if that makes sense. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have for Nick, please? Love, romance, finance. Thank you. All of them. Okay, so a topsy-turvy is about seeing things from a different perspective, gaining a higher understanding, awareness of something, which, okay, you have one, two, three, four cards that are talking about things being revealed to you, a higher understanding or more clarity coming about something. Yes. You're playing out your divine life plan at this time. So they're saying you're right on target for what you're supposed to be doing. You are in alignment for what is supposed to be happening at this time. You're not behind. You're not too far ahead. You're right exactly where you're supposed to be. Yes, they're saying. However, you're going to feel like a shift in the need to push through, because things are coming that even though you're tired, even though you have a daytime job, even though you're going through some shit with your spiritual life and ascension symptoms and all that, you're being awakened to new things that are going to create more finances for you. That's going to create a different connection in certain ways for you. Yes, they're saying, but it could feel a little bit chaotic at times. Could feel like a little overwhelmed, but a good overwhelming. Being blessed at the same time. Yes, they're saying. But a lot of magic happening, experiences with magic as well as experiences with mysteries being revealed to you. So dream time, astral travel time, out of body experience, lucid dreaming, they're saying. Lucid dreaming is really big. Yes, yes, yes. I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Love you. Thank you for being here and being a support. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Thank you guys for being here. I am probably going to go live tomorrow or Saturday to do some healing and another live feed for reading. So please like, share, subscribe, follow. Let people know about the healing and all of that good stuff. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Thank you for all of the likes, shares, follows, subscriptions, donations, any appointments that are being made. You guys are helping me to meet my goals. Thank you so much for that. Anyway, everybody have a wonderful evening. Much love.